Okay, so on our surveys that we ran in February, we got 33% no when it came to the question. Has there been someone to greet you by name when you come into the studio? Our standard for our receptionists, if you look at our KRAs in the job description, number one is to greet 100% of visitors by name with a genuine smile. This can be intimidating. I do understand that if you're not used to this. However, this is a very valuable thing to do, not just for your own personal growth, but as a company, this adds a lot of value to the students and the parents' experience, which we definitely want to take strides to improve. So I'm going to show you how to know everybody's name without embarrassing yourself or without looking dumb or ignorant, how to do this with confidence and what to say to make parents really feel like you care about them, because that's the goal with this. So remember, it is a huge expectation to greet every student and parent by name. Please put yourself in parents' shoes when they come into the studio. There's a lot of people here and nobody's paying attention to them, especially if they're a new student. That could be very intimidating. Following these couple of easy steps can really help to add a lot of value, which will in return help us grow as a company. So what you should always, in the office, you should always have a calendar at all times. I put a link to the calendar here. This is what today's calendar looks like. So if you're not familiar with that, you want to be very, very familiar with that. You want to know what students are scheduled at every hour. And that's important to know. It's really easy. All you need to do is look. When you come to a group guitar lesson or a group piano lesson, all you need to do is click on the event. You're going to get a little submenu that pops up like this, and look at view, and it's going to have the students on there. Okay, so those names might not be enough, but when you see a student, when you see a little girl, you can ask her, "Hi, are you Yvette? Are you Marissa?" It's okay to ask. You will learn their names by that way. Or you can check on our student picture board that we're working on. Their pictures might be up there. So if you have some time before students come in, view, find Camilla, find Victoria, find their picture, and try to just get an idea of what they look like, because your goal is to greet them by name. And if you greet them by name, you're probably going to have a smile. Okay, so that's expected too. The next thing is the parents. Now, we're not going to, probably will not have a picture of the parents, but you can probably figure this out. Say Peyton's coming in at 5 o'clock. You view at Peyton Pierce. Now, don't assume that his mom's last name will be Mr. Pierce or Miss Pierce. The family name is Leslie Nelson. So that's the name you're looking for. So you may be able to figure out who Peyton is. Or Miss Nelson may be sitting in the foyer. So you can just ask, "Hi, are you Miss Nelson, or are you maybe somebody else?" Don't be afraid to ask. If you're too embarrassed to ask the person, you can ask another teacher or ask the student's teacher. If you don't know who the student's teacher is, they're all color coordinated. So yellow is Darian. The instructor name will be on the tag up there. Remember to ask the parents if they need something. Can I get you a glass of water? Make them feel welcome. And again, utilize the student picture profile. That will either be in the foyer or in the hallway. And that's something we're working on right now.